Hello everyone, welcome to this very special video. Today we are at Redcliffe Station and here's the 292, which is actually free now for a while already, but I haven't been in it since it was free. No need to pay, even though you have to pay for the train anyway, so it's not much difference. But we're going to the Terminals 3 and 4 today for a plane journey. And it's like the busiest 292 I've ever seen. Alright, here we are, quick trip over to the terminals. I just realized they put passenger counters on the bus since it's free now, like the cat buses, which is pretty cool. But anyway, we're here today, Friday the 27th of June, because Qantas is launching a new flight from Perth to Busselton. Yes, which sounds pretty ridiculous because Busselton is really not that far and you can easily drive there. It's mainly obviously meant for interstate or even international people trying to go down to that Margaret River region. They can just connect to the flight if they're already with Qantas instead of coming out and driving there. But since it is the inaugural flight today and it's a pretty local thing here for WA with this Qantas flight going there, I'm actually going on board just from Perth to Busselton with a few friends as well, and it's going to be a really nice, really the shortest flight I'm ever going to take in my life. It's going to take like 25 minutes. I don't think I'll ever go on anything shorter. When I was in Malaysia, I went from Penang to Johor Bahru at the bottom of Malaysia. There is a video of that in my channel. That was like 50 minutes and I thought that was short. Now today we're doing Perth to Busselton, which is going to be even shorter and really crazy, but it's on a Fokker 100, which I've never been on, so that'll be an interesting experience as well, to be on that plane, which is kind of one of the main planes that Qantas uses for these short trips within WA. But they have recently, like just a few days ago, announced they're going to replace them with Embraer 190s over time, I'm pretty sure. So also that's cool, so we can film that plane before it's gone. But anyway, the first flight, I've never like gone on a flight for fun before, for like no reason, like just for the sake of it. But I'm joining the group of people who do this now and go on inaugural flights on this journey to Busselton. So let's get inside. Departure is in about 1 hour and 20 minutes, but obviously don't need to come there that early for such a short thing. So we're here now. Let's go. There we go on the screen. And here we go, they're actually making recognition of the inaugural flight.
So I have a medium large or a large extra large.
I would be a medium.
There we go.
I'll probably be extra large.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Height wise, probably, yes.
I'll take a large.
Large,
Yeah,
sure.
me too.
That's pretty cool. There we go.
Thank you.
There we go. And for yourself, I'll get you some mediums. Hang on 2 seconds.
It says
Here we are on board our Fokker 100 for today. 32 years old almost for this plane.
Is Jonathan Kirkwood and your first officer, Andrew Stevens. We'd like to welcome you to this inaugural flight of QS 1750 through to Busselton. It's a pleasure to have you all on board for the first time today. We hope you enjoy the service and the flight. Thank you very much.
Joining me at the front is First Officer Adrian Stevens and Second Officer Trevor Morgan. It is our pleasure to welcome you aboard the inaugural flight to Busselton, QantasLink 1750. There's a bit of congestion on the ground, expect to hopefully be on the way shortly. We have a flight time of about 30 minutes. Conditions in Busselton is much the same as Perth. 20 degrees, clear skies, and all the breeze. It's a quick flight, so unless there's any significant changes, I'll let you know. Meanwhile, please sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Welcome aboard.
like a sightseeing flight. Full loop of the city. Meal service on this short flight. Passing Bunbury.
Cabin crew, prepare the cabin for landing.
And going down.
Return to the seat allocated on your boarding pass. Please ensure your seat is upright, your tray table is in its original position, and your window shade is now open. Your seatbelt must remain firmly fastened until the aircraft arrives at the gate and the seatbelt sign is being turned off. Small handheld electronic devices may continue to be used for landing. Low larger devices such as laptops will now need to be stowed in the overhead locker or under the seat in front of you. Please ensure all bags are in the overhead locker or under the seat in front of you. If you are seated at the underwings, rows 12 and 13, or row 1, all cabin baggage must be stowed in the overhead lockers. Thank you. Welcome to Busselton, where we recognise the traditional custodians and their connection to country. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is off. As always, smoking, vaping and the use of e-cigarettes is not permitted while disembarking or throughout the terminal. Please take care when opening overhead lockers as baggage may have moved and could fall out. Before leaving, ensure you check your seat and seat pocket for any personal items. Today we'll be exiting through the forward door using the stairs. Please ensure you hold onto the handrail to avoid tripping. Use the designated walkway and refrain from using all electronic devices until you're inside the terminal. If you can reach your phone, you can turn off flight mode now. On behalf of us all here at QantasLink and One World, thank you for choosing to fly with us. If you're visiting Busselton, we hope you enjoy your stay, and of course to those returning, welcome home. And thank you very much everyone for being part of our inaugural Perth to Busselton flight. Thank you. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone.
And that concludes our short flight. A bit delayed due to traffic on the ground at Perth, but had meal service and was pretty smooth. Taking off, actually circling both at Perth and here, so it was a bit longer, but still very cool.
Also, thank you to Australia Southwest and to Margaret River Busselton Tourism Association, who have kindly put together and distributed some good bags to the disembarking passengers, and they are full of a lovely welcome and taste of our region. I'll now hand over to Trevor.
Thank you very much, Maxine. A huge thank you to everyone. What a beautiful approach in this afternoon was. The sun was shining, it was glorious, the sea was beautiful, and it was a real privilege to be on the flight deck watching that approach. It's quite something. I want to just start by saying this is an incredible opportunity for us here. The 3 flights a week really open up the connections from the East Coast. So we bring across from Brisbane, Sydney and Melbourne, and open up this area to a huge number of people, and it's got so much to offer. But also it's incredibly exciting connections back across into Perth. Perth is rapidly becoming a huge international connection point, and this will just bring it closer to Busselton, which is really, really exciting. And this really complements the two other services we've announced very recently, both Newcastle and Hobart, which really, really demonstrates the focus we have on providing more connectivity for Western Australians across the state. So really, really exciting day. Thank you to all of you for coming out today and supporting the flight. It's an incredible, incredible spot you have here, and it was a real privilege to join you. But I'll hand back to Maxine to continue. Thank you.
I'm really proud to be representing the City of Busselton, and it's so exciting to stand here and today mark the arrival of this new service, the QantasLink Perth to Busselton. This will really add to our travel options and offerings at the airport, and this new route is a powerful step forward in improving connectivity, as Trevor said, to our region and beyond. It brings with it a great choice for local travellers, new opportunities for tourism and real benefits for our local community in the southwest, retailers, hospitality providers, businesses, event organisers and our vibrant creative industries. As our Mayor so perfectly put it, and he will be very disappointed that he couldn't be here today, unfortunately he's in Canberra, hopefully talking up the airport. This new service means saying goodbye to the long drive, traffic and parking headaches, and saying hello to the 3 convenient weekly flights between Busselton and Perth. With greater connectivity comes greater possibility. This route makes it easier than ever to access existing destinations across Australia and the world, while at the same time opening our doors to visitors from far and wide. In fact, with up to 31,000 seats expected annually between Perth and Busselton, the opportunities for our region to grow, showcase its strengths and shine on a bigger stage has never been stronger. I want to sincerely thank Qantas for its confidence in Busselton and the broader Southwest region. By expanding its regional network, Qantas is not only investing in its air services, it's investing in people and communities like ours, and the future of this remarkable region. We are incredibly proud of what the city and its airport continues to achieve, and this new service is a testament to its growth and success. Thanks everyone for being part of this major milestone moment, and I hope you have a great rest of the day. Thank you.
For coming and joining this celebration with us today. Look, these flights really are a fantastic step forward for regional connectivity. This region has so much to offer. We've got deep Noongar history and culture that we are looking to share. We've got these wonderful coastlines. Visitors from the East Coast will be coming over. They might want to go for a surf, have a wonderful premium food and wine offering. You might want to even go to an event. This is a wonderful place to see arts, culture events, sporting. And look, for me as well, we've worked really hard promoting this region to the East Coast. So for travellers to be able to almost seamlessly travel down to the southwest, cut out that 3-hour drive is so important. And more than that, we see this as a huge investment in what we can offer going forward. So I'd like to give a heartfelt thanks to Trevor, Qantas, and everybody that's put so much towards getting this flight going. So thank you, and welcome again to the passengers from the flight today.
All right, there was that official proceedings with the news. We're outside now, a pretty desolate place. I was actually interviewed by 7 News back at Perth Airport. I don't know if they'll use my clips because I gave some pretty random answers because it was quite sudden, but I don't know, that'd be cool if they do. Really good, really nice flight. I'm glad to have done a video like this because I haven't before. Now, this is a bit of a weird one because the airport is not really near in the town center. There's no bus route to here, so really everyone's getting picked up by Ubers and stuff, but I'm gonna be a bit more adventuristic and actually try to get there with public transport, which means actually running on the side of a 110-kilometer highway for about 2 kilometers. That's okay, should be all right. And there's some bus stops there which are only served by school routes, which is actually perfect timing right now. 40 minutes for a TransBusselton school route. And it might be one of the special buses which I've never ridden on. If you're just a plane enthusiast watching this, it's probably irrelevant now, but I'm just showing you what I'm doing now. Now, of course, you're not supposed to go on school buses, but I think if I tell the driver about my expedition here, I'll probably be let on if I say I literally came from the airport. And also, I know quite a few drivers here. I mean, probably not the school bus drivers though, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Otherwise, I'll just run all the way or something. So, I'll show you. Off we go. What an adventurous way to end the flight. 110 kilometers an hour. It's okay, we'll just be staying on the side. Okay, after a 3-kilometer run along the highway, I have successfully made it to some school bus stops here in Yalyalup. This is such perfect timing with the flight. The bus is coming in 10 minutes. Now, obviously, this is not really a viable option for anyone else. No one's going to be running on the highway, nor are you meant to go on this bus, but this is the kind of things I do. Getting from my house to Busselton Central by going on a plane and without getting in a car. So cool. All right, I've made my way to this school now. Perfect timing, literally. I got here and the buses are leaving in 5 minutes. Oh, actually, they're not coming here. And here we have the buses. TP828 with 1 door and TP829. This is so weird. Well, I just missed the 815 I was trying to catch, but we've got off here in Caves Road anyway. I'm gonna try and run to the Deviation stop of the 815. and catch it back. Lovely views along the coastal path. I'm actually running again just to get to that deviation stop. Okay, well apparently the stop is right here on this street, but I don't see anything, so that's kind of weird. But yeah, this is the kind of adventures I get up to when I go around. The main focus of my channel is buses and trains, but this is just a special video with that plane. So if anyone was here for the plane and you want to see more bus and train content, make sure you check out my other videos. But I should just be taking this back now if it comes here, hopefully, and then the TransWA coach back up towards Perth. Guys, I'm here for a terrible ending to the video. The bus didn't take the deviation. I don't understand why. I saw it on the app not taking it, so I sprinted back to Caves Road, but I literally just missed it by 10 seconds. There's no other bus back. So now I'm here in the middle of Caves Road, in between Bunbury and Busselton, standing here with my TransWA ticket, hoping as the last resort, because I know the bus is coming past here anyway, the coach, if I just wave this at the driver and pray, and like, you'll see I'm desperate, he might stop. Because I'm literally booked on and he's gonna come right past. It's so stupid. It'll take 5 seconds and this is a bus stop anyway. So we're gonna see what happens. But if I don't, then this is gonna be the first time I miss the TransWA coach, and I literally have no idea what I'm gonna do after this. I can't even get an Uber because it says 20 minutes away, which is already too late, unless the coach is late. But well, funny story, eh? So you know how I was just saying in the previous clip that the stop wasn't there? Guess what? It's actually not. Apparently that deviation doesn't even run, and the bus didn't come, and it just went straight onto the main road, and I saw it on the app going in the main road. So I tried to sprint back to the main road stop, but it was too fast and I missed it. And then I stood in that exact spot, and 10 minutes later, the TransWA coach went past, and I tried to make it stop there, but of course it's not a stop, so it didn't stop, and it left, and there's no other bus. So I literally missed it, wasted my money. So honestly, terrible ending to the video, but that's not the point. It's just made me now have a random night staying in Busselton. I have a place here because there's people that I know who are on the plane anyway, so it's fine. But really, it didn't really go to plan. I was supposed to be here for a few hours and go back, and I would have been like in Mandurah by now. But we're just sleeping here tonight. That's okay. Thanks for watching this video though. Bit of a hectic ending, but it was cool. So, and I got free pajamas, as you saw earlier, so I actually have something to wear to bed. Bye.